It's according to my stats, my YouTube stats, all my viewers and listeners are over the age of 50. None of the youngsters appear to be listening, which is a shame. But there you are. Let's see if I can sort myself out here and make sure I'm placed all right. Ooh, need a bit of volume. Maybe it's my swell pedal not down. Maybe it's my bad foot. Yeah, maybe not. Try again. Pedal notes. Right, first of all, thank you for everyone for listening and small increase in subscribers, and thank you all those who contact me. Thank you, David, for sending me the emails and comments on YouTube. If I don't reply, it's because either I'm not in a medically fit state of mind to manage it. I'm asleep or something like that. I spend an awful lot of time asleep, and in fact I was asleep about an hour ago. I suddenly woke up to hear my tablet chatting away to me with I think it was Dan Wharton. I was watching and fell asleep too. So that's what happens. I spend an awful lot of time asleep. So apologies if I don't reply. David, your hints and tips are wonderful. They really do help me an awful lot. So thank you so much for that. And of course, Brian sends me a rundown of what I played, and maybe who wrote it and the date and everything else. As I think so does David as well. So that's much appreciated. A lot of you don't make comments. I know that on Facebook I can't read them until after I've finished messing around on here, if you like to call it messing around. And for that reason, I can't see what you're saying, but on YouTube I read everything that comes along, and I do wish a lot more of you would come on there and say something, even if you just say hello or hola or whatever. And my mobile will translate, or whatever it is, not my mobile, my tablet. So there. I've just drunk my regulatory mug of tea, and one of the things that I've been messing around with this week on the Lowrey, this is the Lowrey Prstige Plus, by the way. It's got a 2008 date on it, as far as I can make out, from taking a photograph of the underneath of the manual down here, you know, underneath the keys. Took a photo, and it, on the registration number and everything, serial number, it did say 2008. Which seems an age ago now. So anyway, I've been using all sorts of things on here. I've been using the song setup and the style list, and I was thinking the other day of all the various signature tunes that I've used in the past have been quite something. I've used all kinds of setups, all kinds of organs, but when I did my BBC radio broadcast, I used an organ called a Godwin. I hated it, to be honest. A Godwin SC 118 theatre organ. And I wish I never did my shows on there. I did half-hour shows for the BBC at that time, way back when they were still playing organ and having organists on their books. But my signature at that time was always smile, darn you smile. I don't know whether I can find that one, but there were all sorts of interesting songs and ways of finding tunes on here, and I'm appreciative of the keypad thing that can be done. I looked for smiles, darn you smile, and apparently it's not on here. Not that I know of. I'll try and have another look just in case I was mistaken. Is it on here? No, can't see it. Yeah, what I need to do is just find.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, I do wish she wouldn't interrupt. And I just do not know why she does it. I don't use the wake up word, and yet she comes in. She does it quite often lately. So she's obviously listening. She's telling Amazon all about me. So I've got to find something suitable for Smile, Darn You Smile. And that would be a march. So if I press my feature button and look at style list and maybe look for a march of some sort. Oh, there's an interesting one. Just past when I was going very quickly through. I always manage to do that. I go and see something and then I've lost it. Where was it now? Here we are. How about this? Now, I don't like using these intros too much, but it's what is provided, isn't it? That was the Liberty Bell one. There's another one I would prefer to have found, but I've forgotten what I found during the week. I should have written it down. Always the case with me. I like something. I say I'm going to try and remember that, and I don't write it down, and then it goes from me, and I don't know what it was. But there's a much better one than that, and I'll try and do it next time, because what I wanted to do was to play the pedals, and now I like playing the pedals if I can. I'm getting old and my leg gets tired quite quickly, but I do like doing it whenever it's possible. So let's see if I can find a nice little setup for, let's see what we can do. If we go to song setup, can I go to the beginning? Back to, hold on, if I go to keypad and go to alphabet and go to A, song setup, right, we've got let's see how we do with this little tune. It's not the one that's on here. It says "All I Ask of You," which is a Andrew Lloyd Webber tune from Phantom of the Opera, and I don't like Andrew Lloyd Webber music very much, to be honest. I find it a bit morbid and sad, and I prefer not to play that kind of stuff. So I know what it is, but we're not going to play that. and that was Prstige. And I used my pedals with my own feet. Yeah. So there we are. I do like using the pedals, but as I say, I get a bit tired doing it. So what else have we got on here? We got all sorts of tunes that have come up on here. Alexander's Ragtime Band, of all things, right? I use the start-stop button. The only thing with the start-stop button is that it will come back on again if you take it back off again. And if you put your fingers back down again, it will apply itself again. But anyway, it's all right. It's all fun. But if I put the ending in of the auto ending, we've got two different ones here. Which one shall we do? Let's try number 1. And of course I gave you the intro and the outro. So Alexander's Ragtime Band. As on here, and I did do a little bit of messing around, as you might have noticed. All I do is dream of you. All I do is dream of you. What key are we in? B flat maybe. All I do is dream of you all day long. I wonder if I could do that. I won't do it in B flat. I'll chicken out on B flat. I wonder if I can do that. Never tried the tune before, but I might just about remember it. So let's see what happens. We'll try the key of F and see what happens. Otherwise, I'll go probably into C if it gets too difficult. play quite well, I think. All I Do Is Dream of You, when I was playing it in the key of F. And then suddenly I landed up playing Oh Lonesome Me, because the start notes of both tunes are the same, and it threw me. That wouldn't happen if I had the music in front of me. Well, I've given up trying to read my music at the moment. There's no point in getting myself stressed out over it. I was at the hospital, as you might know from last week, and there's not an awful lot that can be done at the moment, so I'm not going to stress myself out over it. But yeah, that was strange. I can play Oh Lonesome Me because I've played it before, but weird how that I got thrown, especially when I tried to change key. Right, well, that was a bit of a mess. Let's see what else we can mess up. Let's see, what's the next tune? After the Ball. Can I do After the Ball Is Over? After the Ball Was Over. Yes, the first time round I played a few wrong notes, which under normal circumstances I don't think I would do. What am I doing down there for? Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, from G to Z. Right, let's have a go at, how about this? I've got a feeling this version is not quite how I would play it. Let's see what happens. There's a tune on here that says again, and I think it's a again that I know, so let's find out. was a game which I messed up again. How long have I been on here? Because I didn't do my usual beginning, did I? I didn't tell you that it's the 28th of, is it 28th? Oh dear, this watch always does this to me. What is it, Sunday the 28th? Oh, come on. Tell me what the date is. It's the 26th. It's Sunday the 26th. I ought to remember that because it's my step-grandson's birthday. And you won't know who he is, but he'll know that he's 59. 59, gracious me. I don't know where the years have gone. Anyway, yeah, I think I've probably been on here long enough. Thank you for listening to me messing around on the Lowrey Prstige. Some of you might know that I turn up on not playing, but I turn up in the comments on Alan's Music Centre on Tuesday afternoons, saying a few things and maybe being a bit daft. I don't know. Let's see. I normally at the end of my show, when I used to play organ years and years ago, used to finish off with my signature tune again, but maybe you wouldn't want to hear that again. But I didn't do it quite as I was hoping it was going to be. What's that like? Means on here. It just says a few patriots, but I really don't understand that. Anyway, I better go. I hope to see you next week on the Yamaha SX920. Meanwhile, I shall continue to mess around on this, which I do an awful lot. To be honest, a lot more than I do on the Yamaha keyboard. I'm so enjoying this Lowrey. And I'm discovering so much every day and things that it can do. I only wish I could remember what buttons I pressed and maybe I should try and write it down so I've got something to refer to. Something I must try and get into doing. Get a little pad and write down that came out really nice or something. Oh. I know a lot of people like messing around with this. And there's another one on here, the FX one. Where is it? Oh my eyes. Where are you? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. See, this is what happens. No, it's the +1. Oh, it won't do it now, will it? No, it won't. No, never mind. I better go. Hope to see you next week. And don't forget, do the likes and the comments. And on YouTube, please subscribe if you could. It would be appreciated so much. I'm trying to get my 2,000 subscriptions, but I don't think it's going to happen before I leave this mortal planet. At the rate things are going, because it's only 1,154 and that's a long way to go for 2,000. Anyway, I shall do my customary funny little wave with my hand and I'll just have a quick look to see what... Oh, hello George, you still have the touch. Oh yes, thank you. And Sylvia, oh thank you so much Sylvia for coming up on here. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. And right, I'm going to go. and have a good week. And by the way, it's been a little bit of rain came our way, enough to soak my shirt when I went out to feed the birds, the wild birds, not birds I keep, the magpies and the pigeons and the blackbirds and all the rest of it. And Sydney and Shirley are two seagulls that have lived here for quite a number of years. They get biscuit every now and then, and they're quite tame with me. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Bye.